What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Aussie Diecast reviews. Yes, we did change the name of the channel, but I felt like it just flowed a bit more. So, today, we're going to be reviewing some Oz Wheels. Basically, they're, let's say, Hot Wheels Premium on that type of level. They're on Hot Wheels Premium level, as they, in AUD money, which is Australian dollars, they cost around $12 to $15, which is insane for one single one. For a single one, crazy, I know. But a normal Hot Wheels Premium costs in Australian dollars. It costs around $7 or $8. But in my opinion, I like the Oz Wheels better because obviously they're just an Australian brand. We've got a couple Fords, a couple Holdens, but I'm gonna check them all out today. So, starting us off, one of my favorites out of this list here is the Ford XA Police Falcon. This thing is sick. You gotta agree. This is a sick car. I love the design. It's pretty retro, obviously. But this is what was there back then. This is what they were driving around in Australia. These were the police cars. This thing also appeared in the original Australian Mad Max film, but it was in yellow. You should definitely go watch that movie. I recommend it. It's an amazing movie. But obviously you can see it's got the lights. It's got the lights. I'm just trying to get the camera to focus. It's got the lights. It's got the police on the side. It's got the nice white. It's got very detailed headlights. It's got the grills. It's got the rims. The back tires are... The rims are actually more into the tire than the front tires. This is a slammed edition Police Falcon, so it will be a bit different. I mean, it's slammed edition just means it's a bit lower. It's like pretty low to the ground, as low as it can go. But this is a very, very nice car. They were saying that there's some speak of Oswheel's Series 3 that is going to be coming out at some point, and they might have interiors. I don't know, but they might have interiors. But next up, we have the Ford XC Sedan Falcon. This is obviously another beautiful car right here. I love the nice brown. You probably can't see it in the light, but it's a very nice shiny brown. And honestly, this is an amazing car right here. This isn't too detailed compared to the last one, the police Falcon, but this is a very nice car. This car, apparently, if I can just grab the card, because on the back of these cards you get a little description, but it was said that this was a pretty popular family car back in the day, which is pretty cool. Imagine your families rolling around in this thing. Couldn't imagine it. It's too cool, isn't it? But what we got is next up, we got one of my personal favorites and probably one of the best looking things here. We got the Holden panel van, aka the Holden Sandman. This is a sick car. This is also was a pretty cool family car back then, but it is a very nice car. As you can see, it's got the pretty cool taillights. It's got the nice rims, nice shiny rims. we've got the skeleton on the side, and we've just got a very solid car right here. Honestly, compared to a lot of vans these days, I honestly think this is one of the coolest vans in the world. Honestly, it is a cool van. This is also a slammed edition car right here. But, it was introduced in 1977 to 1980. And it's a V8. Like, that's insane for a van. V8. This was a pretty good car for exceptional handling and performance. It's pretty functional, it's pretty reliable, and it improves driving just as a whole. This was pretty popular choice in Australia, obviously, because this did originate from Australia, so I would think that this was actually used in Australia a lot. But this is a very, very cool casting in Oz Wheels. But going on to the next one is we've got these Ford XB Falcons. We've got two of them. We've actually got the factory spec and the barn find, which I'll show you the factory spec first, which is the one that everyone likes, and then I'll show you the barn find. Because barn finds are pretty cool, but me personally, I prefer the factory specs, and I know a lot of people also prefer the factory specs. This is a very cool car, though. This is a pretty classic car compared to some of these others. It actually did, this car right here, won Bathurst in 1974, and this is also just a very cool casting. Well, now I'm going to show you the barn find here, which is the exact same car, but it's just a bit dirtier, a bit worse, a bit just dirty altogether. But we ain't complaining. It's a really cool car. Like I said, I prefer factory spec over barn find, but honestly, this is a really cool casting. But I don't think if I try to throw these next to each other, you can see the comparing both of them, the barn find and the factory spec. As you can see, they're the exact same car, just one is straight out the factory and one has been sitting in a barn for a long time. Obviously, somebody got to fix that up. But two, the car as a whole is actually really cool. But I'm sure a lot of you have been waiting for one, but we've got a Holden HX Coupe right here. This one just looks sick. Look at the lip at the back, look at the golden wheels. This is a cool car right here. If you're rolling around in this back in the day, you'd probably be pretty cool. And if you're rolling around in it today, honestly, be my friend, please. But this is an extremely cool car. Right here, you can see the grille, you can see the nice headlights, you can see the Oz wheels, you can see the number plate that says Oz wheels. It's got a nice red with a little bit of silver thrown in there. It's a pretty good color combination. A lot of these cars here for Oz wheels actually have a pretty good color combination, if you ask me. I'd say none of these have ugly colors. They all look pretty good. Pretty good to me. But yeah, this car is sick. Let me just grab its card real quick. See if we can find any hidden information. This was produced between 1976 and 1977. This was a 5-litre V8 engine. It was a high standard for comfort and style in the late 70s. It had a pretty luxurious interior, leather trim, a sports dashboard, and air conditioning. So some cars back in the 70s actually didn't come with air conditioning, so that's pretty cool. This is considered a part of the Monaro family, but it is a bit different. Its design it was badged as a Monaro, but it's not a Monaro in most cases. It is pretty limited edition, and it is highly sought after collectors' items today. That card has a lot of information on the back. Pretty cool. That's why I love to keep the back cards, because they always have these cool bits of information that not a lot of people knew about. Next, we got the Holden XA Coupe Falcon. This is kind of like the other sedan Falcon, but in my opinion, I like this one a little better than the sedan. Obviously, because it's two-door, this thing looks like it packs a mean punch on the road. You roll around in this, you're cool. I would love to drive something like this one day, honestly. I mean, just look at it. This is fine Australian motors right here. It's sad that Holden had to close down. Well, but then again, this is a Ford. So, can't really say much about that. But yeah, then again, Holden did close down after a bit. Kind of sad. But this is a true classic Australian muscle car, known for its aggressive styling and powerful performance. It features a sleek, fastback design, and it's powered by a 5.8-litre V8 engine, delivering impressive speeds and torque. So see, this is a 5.8-litre engine compared to the last car, which was a 5-litre V8 engine. But it is highly sought after for anyone today, and it's pretty high performance, iconic design, powerful engine, and it has a lot of torque. And honestly, this thing can talk. When you hear it, it's talking on the road, man. This is a beautiful car right here. But honestly, excuse me, onto the next car, which is the HQ Monaro Barn Find. I'm really trying to get the factory spec of this, but it's very hard to find. I'm probably going to order it online. But I will be getting this Monaro before Series 3 releases, because the price of the Monaro would probably go up after that, I would assume. But let's grab this thing's card. This is the Slammed Edition Monaro. It is Slammed Edition. So, introduced in 1971, featuring a sleek design and known for its robust performance and stylish appearance, the HQ Monaro was available with various powerful V8 engines, providing impressive acceleration and speed. Celebrated for its blend of style, power, and handling, the Holden HQ Monaro remains a classic and highly sought-after vehicle among car enthusiasts, which symbolizes Holden's legacy in the market. Which is correct. The Monaro is a very sought-after Holden car. Out of a lot of these cars, I'd say a Monaro would be one of the cars I'd pick out of all of these. But moving on to the next car, I've actually got the barn find and the factory spec of this, but it's the Holden Monza, and this is a very nice car. This is one of my favorite cars I actually have so far. This Monza, just because it looks so cool. It's got a very nice, sleek design, and I think if you drove this on the road, I know I've said that for a lot of cars, but if you drove this thing on the road, you're a cool person. Okay, let's check the card here. Experience the classic 1974 to 1976 HJ Holden sedan with a modern twist. This unique vehicle features an aftermarket Monza front end, showcasing a distinct grille and sleek rectangular headlights for a bold, aggressive look. Makes sense. Its powerful engine ensures an exhilarating drive, while its enhanced suspension provides superior handling and ride quality. Combining iconic designs with flair, this custom HJ Holden stands out on the road and in any collection. This this Monza right here, beautiful car, beautiful car. But every single time you go into the stores, try to get a Holdens aren't there. They just don't seem to be in the stores. It's always all the Fords. It's because we live in Australia, and Holden is better. Now this is the barn find. As you can see, it's got that really cool look with the flames. Honestly, if this was done up with that paint job, I'd probably drive that around rather than the factory spec Monza, because it's just got a cool design. But as you can see, I mean, you probably can't see it, but this car has the very beautiful flames on the side. It goes from yellow to black. The tires are all black, which also makes it look pretty cool. And as you can see, it is a bit dirty because it's a barn find. But if I grab the factory spec Monza and throw him next to his buddy here, then you can see the difference. Let's check. As you can see, same car, different design. One's new, one's not. But honestly, I think they're on par, to be honest. Because the barn find looks sick, but the factory spec also looks really cool. This is Slammed Edition, right here. But as you can tell, very, very beautiful cars. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab those, and we're getting on to the two final, I wouldn't say two final cars, because these are actually doubles. These are actually 2-packs. So the first one we're going to check out is the Percy VL Commodore Bathurst cars. These are sick, these cars. They've got the Bathurst livery on them. You got 7 and 16. These were a team. This was the Holden team. These are some beautiful cars right here. And out of all the cars here, honestly, if I was to pick one to take home, it'd be these. Because I love VL Commodores. They're one of my favourite Holdens. Probably the second favourite after the Walkinshaw. But technically, the Holden Walkinshaw is a VL, so it doesn't really count. But the Walkinshaw is my favourite Holden, and probably my favourite Australian car ever. Which makes sense, because a lot of people love the Walkinshaw. And it's very sad because I can't find... Because in Series 2, they've got a VL, a orange VL, and the silver Walkinshaw. But I can't get them. They're just impossible to get. And honestly, I just don't get it, man. And if I wanted to buy them online, they'd be like $50. It's insane. I just honestly think that people should lower the prices on Oz wheels. Yeah, I get it's a VL. Yeah, I get it's a Walkinshaw, but it doesn't need to be $50. Like, it's insane. But nonetheless, these are some beautiful cars. And on to the last, and definitely not the least, probably a lot of people's favorites out there, is the 1-2 Moffat Bathurst cars. These things are sick. I love the golden rims on them. They also won Bathurst many times, if I recall properly. Tell me if I'm wrong, but everyone loves these cars right here. These Moffat cars. Honestly, they are the 1-2. They are 1 and 2. Literally, they are 1 and 2. But they are the 1-2 combo. If you thought of Bathurst, this would probably be one of the first cars to pop into your head. Now, if we check on the card on the back here, it's a twin set, obviously, because it comes with 2 cars. The legendary victory of Alan Moffat and Colin Bond, whose teamwork and skill attached Ford into Bathurst history. A must-have for collectors, this set honors the race where legends were born and Ford ruled the mountain. Holden rules the mountain, but that's coming from a Holden fan. But honestly, these guys, back in the day, they were some of the greatest drivers out there. Same with Percy. Percy was amazing. But Moffat, I probably like Moffat more than Percy. Just because of how iconic he is. I mean, look at these cars here. They're beautiful. The 1-2. Very detailed. Obviously, they got every single sticker. They got the banner. They got the Ford banner. They got the lip. They got the nice tail lights. It's all detailed. This is why I love Oz Wheels, and this is why I believe they are better than Premium Hot Wheels. But then again, they kind of have to be better than Premium Hot Wheels because they cost a couple extra bucks. So, that is all for today. This is coming out to be a pretty long video. But I'm just gonna chuck something on the table. We'll just throw these 2 on the table because these are probably what you guys are here for. But this was a video I've been wanting to make for a while. It's just I've been planning holidays and things recently, so I will be going on a holiday, and I know it kind of seems like I've just been on a very long holiday because I haven't posted in a while, but I do plan to post a bit more frequently. It's just, at the moment, I'm just trying to relax after finishing school. But, yeah, it's just, yeah, I will definitely upload later. Actually, while we're here, I'll probably talk about this in another video, but I just want to say, because I need to get this off my chest. You see this right here? This Hot Wheels? This is a treasure hunt. Right here. This is my first ever treasure hunt. I've got another treasure hunt, but this is the first treasure hunt I've actually found in stores, because the other treasure hunt I've got, a friend gifted it to me. But basically, the reason it's out of the packet, you're probably screaming at me through the screen right now, but I've got a reason. It's out of the packet because I promise you when I say this, I checked to make sure that this wasn't a treasure hunt or a super treasure hunt. But I was in a car, and I was in underground parking, so it was very dark. And I swear to you, I did not see the silver logo under the car. And then what happened was the package was a bit damaged anyway, so I was actually going to leave it in its packet, but since it was damaged, I was like, oh, okay, I'll just take it out. So I rip it open, and then as soon as I rip it open, I see the thing, and then I just, oh man, it pains me. I was sad the whole way home. But nonetheless, it's still a treasure hunt. Look at it. It is a beautiful car. I've written TH on the top because obviously got treasure hunt. But yeah. I will see you guys in the next video, I guess, because there's nothing else to talk about. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Please like and subscribe because I've only got 3 subscribers, and that's probably because I haven't been posting. But if we can just get a couple more subs, maybe I'll be able to post a bit more. And then we can grow the channel to be bigger and bigger. And then we can get better and better Hot Wheels, better and better Oz Wheels. And it'll just be a whole fun time hanging out with you guys on this channel. So I'll see you guys in the next one. This is Aussie Diecast leaving the video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.